Immersed Robot.
Hello everyone, welcome to Immersed Robot. So in this video I want to take a quick look at the KKCOBVR battery strap for the Quest 2, and this head strap is entering into a market which is already quite busy at this point, with the official elite battery strap from Oculus in the mix, the BOBOVR M2 Pro battery strap which I covered in a video a few months ago, and there are many others out there at this point in time, so it's got some pretty stiff competition now. But getting into it, so attaching the head strap is just as simple as many others. You slide the side arms onto the supports of the Quest 2 and then thread the central strap behind the face gasket. Just like the M2 Pro, this head strap has two overhanging supports to provide that extra little bit of stability too. The KKCOBVR includes two rechargeable 18650 type batteries with 2600 mAh each to provide a total of 5200 mAh, which is exactly the same out the box as the M2 Pro. However, these batteries are not placed quite as conveniently as in the M2 Pro, with access panels on the top and bottom of the head strap to remove them rather than the magnetic clip on the M2 Pro. And this isn't too much of a problem if you don't intend on changing the batteries for continuous use, and the batteries are charged easily within the strap. But if you do decide to purchase extra batteries, then you'll find that with a bit of work you should find these 18650 3.7 volt batteries available on Amazon. You can even purchase higher capacity batteries to increase the use time, although it's probably best just to double check the details on that. The manual simply states please make sure the battery is high quality, so it might be advisable to contact KKCOBVR directly regarding their recommended replacement batteries for this strap. The head strap is extremely well balanced with a firm cushion on the rear, and when I first placed it on and dialed in the fit, it felt very stable and solid, and I would say that the overall build quality is very high, although the M2 Pro probably still has the overall advantage in this area. But one of the complaints that some people seem to have with the M2 Pro is a slight feeling of instability, or that the soft cushion on the back allows the head strap to slide forward slightly during play. And this is a common enough complaint that I don't want to just write it off as an incorrect fit issue, but something that certain people have a legitimate problem with. I didn't find this to be the case with the M2 Pro when I tried it, and I continue to use it, but I can get a sense of that complaint when I perhaps loosen it slightly and play some of the more rigorous titles. I can get a sense of what they mean when they say that. But the KKCOBVR has a different feel to the M2 Pro, which I really like. The overall fit and the stability of the head strap is great, and the firm rear cushion definitely plays a part in that. I'd say that the M2 Pro still wins in terms of overall comfort, but for some people concerned about the stability issue of the M2 Pro, then the KKCOBVR might be a more viable option for you. To charge the Quest 2 from your strap, you attach the included USB cable, then press the button on the rear to start the charging. You can stop power being fed by the battery strap by double tapping the button again. You charge the batteries within the strap through a USB-C connection, and 3 LED lights indicate charge level. Another advantage the KKCOBVR has over the M2 Pro is the fact that with a bit of work you can get it to fit into the Oculus Quest 2 travel case. It's a little bit of a tight fit, but it can be done without damaging anything. So of the battery straps I've tried so far, I can say that this one ranks pretty highly against them. It has a slightly less polished feel than the M2 Pro, and swapping batteries isn't anywhere near as convenient, but I do feel like it has the advantage of very slightly higher overall stability. It's also a slightly cheaper solution than both the official Elite battery strap certainly and the BOBOVR M2 Pro when considering purchasing those extra batteries for continuous use. So I'd say that the KKCOBVR is definitely a viable alternative to the BOBOVR M2 Pro at this moment in time, especially given the availability issues of the M2 Pro, at least over here in the UK. Keeping in mind the sliding issue reported by some users of the M2 Pro, the KKCOBVR would be a fantastic alternative for those concerned about that being a problem for them. My own personal preference for now will still be the M2 Pro, but there are enough good things about the KKCOBVR to highly recommend it at this moment in time. But that's pretty much it from me. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.